So hi everyone, my name is Rahul. We have Bhaskar here with me. So we are from Gurucul, one of the leading SIM, SOAR and UEBA platform. You would have heard about us primarily in the field of UBA, right? And we have introduced industry's first AI SOC analyst. What that means is it's not just agentic AI and Gen AI capabilities anymore. Industry has evolved, so does the cyber threats from a global landscape has also evolved. We have been stacking technologies from security network, which is actually leading to the boom and multifold increase in the number of log sources and the alerts that we are getting on the SOC on a daily basis. Our SOC teams are getting burned out. There is an alert fatigue that has started to come up. We try to overcome that with the partial AI, Gen AI, agentic AI, machine learning capabilities. But is that really enough is the question that we have to ask. So we have introduced AI SOC analyst, which is first in the industry. Now you would see all the competitors are actually coming up with similar or same terms as well. The delta is in the details of it. AI SOC analyst is looking at investigating threat detection, investigation and response for every incident, every alert. It could be 100, 100,000 or 10,000. Irrespective of the value, it is awake. It is sincerely looking at every incident as if it is a P1. What that translates to is essentially no incident or an alert goes unanswered or unattended.
Yeah, I just what has happened. I was just talking about. So there is a classification of alerts into high, medium, and low, and we mostly don't look at the low and the medium. That becomes a costly miss for the industry today because all the breaches that are happening are around those mediums and lows, which we think or we feel or the technology takes that accountability of saying that this is low. What is important is some additional, brain used on that low and medium to say that yes, we have read this alert, we have understood this alert, and we have classified it as, or we have classified again it as a high alert because it has X, Y, Z. That is what your AI analyst does. So now you can say that there is somebody who is 24 cross 7 and reading all your low and medium alerts as well. What is also important to understand is there are some mundane tasks in your life which you don't want to do. Something like running an antivirus scan because there is something fishy happening at an endpoint. Those kind of tasks is what can be given to an AI, and that is what precisely what our agentic AI in the analyst AI does. So it makes your life simple. It does all those tasks which don't have, maybe a negative impact on your business, can be given to the agentic AI, which is our analyst AI.
So Bhaskar, that activity is going to be me waking up at 6 in the morning and walking my dogs. That's not really what I would want to do at any point of day. But yes, so we have beyond AI SOC analysts, we have IoT and OT capabilities also. We can onboard those devices into the same platform. You would see again other platforms talking about a separate instance or their code that is dedicated to IoT. They have a dedicated instance for OT, but no one is actually talking about the unification. How do you actually derive value when you put all of the incidents, infrastructure, and that is of critical importance. That is of national critical infrastructure, primarily from power, defense. You have other entities also, and their majority of these lies in the OT sector.
Yeah, I mean, critical infrastructure is very, very important for India. One of the very, very important aspect of this slide is this technology is 100% made in India. So whether we call it Make in India, Made in India or whatever, but we are located in Pune. We have developed the complete technology in Pune. But one of the very big differentiator in this room is it has been recognized by Gartner. Just naming it for all your references, Gartner is the largest or the biggest analyst in the world, does thorough check on different products, and then comes out with, uh, Magic Quadrant. So we are the leader. We are one of the leader in the Magic Quadrant of Gartner 2025. So Make in India, adopted by the whole world, used across the world for IT, OT, IoT, and many other segments doing identity analytics, cloud analytics. I'll just touch upon those things as we move forward. But very importantly, we have been used by largest of the customers in India and across the world. So whether it is an airline company or it is a BFSI regulator or it is a leading vaccine manufacturer, so all of them use us and they are getting the benefit of one is using security incident and event management, using our threat detection, investigation and response. Also, we are the leader in the UEBA, which is obviously user behavior analytics and entity behavior analytics, both. So over to you, Rahul. Some inputs on the OT and the IT side, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So everything on the slide looks brilliant, pretty, and perfect. But till the time you actually see that in action is where the it lies in the details of it. So this is a live breathing dashboard, right? I would have loved to show you a working dashboard. So some connectivity has happened, the failure. This is where this is again something that you're looking at has got a live data. It is being refreshed. You could see that it's been refreshed very recently. So there are entity users and open cases. Look at the total count of these devices or the alerts. We have more than 2,27,000 entities, and then we have 1,42,000 users also that are being monitored. But with the help of platform, we have been talking about agentic AI and AI SOC analyst. Look at the optimization that we have done. Now you have only 53 risky entities and you have 140, close to 140 risky users to look at. Beyond that, it is also giving you a glimpse of the trend that includes your user as well as the entity risk and the total number of alerts. That essentially gives you a perfect view. You could be a business leader, you could be a CTO, CISO of the organization trying to justify the ROI. The investments that you have made 6 months, 12 months back, taking that conversation back to board is very interesting and tough at times as well. That is when the platform details captured by the platform and it has all the flexibility to choose from. You can add any widget, any detail that you need on the fly can be pulled from the report or from the dashboard itself as well. On top of that, the interesting and a very critical part of our platform is providing a risk score to every user and every entity in the network. We don't give you a risk score at the organization level. If I tell you you are sitting at 70, your peers are having a risk score of 80, you feel safe. What if only two users are actually carrying a risk score of 100? That can take down your complete network in no time. That is where individual risk scoring is essentially very important. Not just for the users, application, database, services, and service less applications as well. So that is where our platform gives you a complete MITRE mapping. We have the complete framework that talks about more than 81%, 91% of the MITRE mapping, providing the global standards, the industry framework defined for every organization, every business domain across the globe, and that you can access directly from the dashboard itself. We have so many dashboards to choose from on the left hand side, right? These comes out of the box. I'm not saying everything is going to be relevant for your organization or your customers, but you have the flexibility to choose from. If I tell you I only have two colors, black and white, you may choose white. But if I tell you I have a spectrum, I have 10 different colors to choose from, you may still choose white, but at least you had options to look at. That is what we are giving you, providing you OT specific dashboards. You have SOC monitoring, threat detection, insider threat, ITDR, everything is covered out of the box with all the customizations that we can extend to you your team can also do that as and when they are having access to the dashboard itself.
Yeah, just wanted to add, actually, I think this would be the 10 or 15th number of presentation that you have been going through. One of the key elements that I want to bring on this discussion is this AI or this ML is not a black box. It allows you to configure and also make changes too. So if you tomorrow come to know about Gurucul, see Gurucul, you will be able to also make certain changes with your own hands. Actually, that's the platform for you. So yeah, with that, I think we
I
finished.
think with that we comes to
Yeah,
towards the end of time. But I would like to thank all of you for being the wonderful audience. Thank you so much for your time, patience. I know we are towards the end of the event and we have been fortunate to be able to talk to you all.
yeah. Just one thing, we wanted to show the AI reading the alerts, but that was not possible. Maybe whenever you want to, you can get in touch with us. We will show you live. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.